Revelation 1:4, the Spirit of God's Mark. Revelation 1:4. John, to the 7 churches that are in Asia, grace to you and peace from him who is, and who was, and who is to come, and from the 7 spirits who are before his throne. The book of Revelation is like most of the books of the New Testament. It is an epistle written for a church, but this epistle was written for 7 churches in Asia Minor. Asia Minor is primarily modern-day Turkey, and the Apostle Paul formed most churches. The Pauline epistles, which are books written by Paul, make up most of the New Testament. Luke, James, Peter, Jude, and John wrote the other epistles. All these epistles were delivered to the churches they were meant for, and read to a church congregation. Then, someone from one church copied them and passed a copy to another, like a chain letter. As time passed, these epistles were placed together, along with the 4 Gospels and the Acts of the Apostles. And this is how we got the New Testament. The New Testament, together with the Old Testament, makes the Holy Bible complete. The number 7 is repeated a lot in the book of Revelation, but the number 7 is symbolic in Revelation and the Holy Bible. Since God made heaven and earth in 7 days, 7 stands for completion or wholeness. So, what are the 7 spirits mentioned in Revelation 1:4? To understand Revelation, read and study the book of Daniel very well. Likewise, other parts of God's Word must also be read and studied. The 7 spirits of God make Jesus who he is, a righteous judge and King of kings. A virtuous person might have a few of the 7 spirits, but only the Lord himself has all 7. What are the 7 spirits, a child of God might ask? Well, does the Holy Bible give that answer? Isaiah 11:1. Then a shoot will spring from the stem of Jesse, and a branch from his roots will bear fruit. 2. The Spirit of the Lord will rest on him, the Spirit of wisdom and understanding, the Spirit of counsel and strength, the Spirit of knowledge and the fear of the Lord. 3. And he will delight in the fear of the Lord, and he will not judge by what his eyes see, nor make decisions by what his ears hear. 4. But with righteousness he will judge the poor, and decide with fairness for the humble of the earth. And he will strike the earth with the rod of his mouth, and with the breath of his lips he will slay the wicked. The Holy Son of God needs these 7 spirits to make a righteous judgment on the last day. The Spirit of wisdom ensures a saint is godly, and the sinner is just wicked. The Spirit of understanding, he knows sin cannot last forever. The Spirit of counsel, the Lord always listens. The Spirit of knowledge, the Lord, is the creator of heaven and earth, the giver of life and death. In the spirit of fear, the Lord knows his place and his role in the universe. With those 7 spirits, the Lord judges not with eyesight, nor on how wealthy or poor a person may be, but solely if a person loves the Lord with all their heart, mind, body, and soul. Are you part of the Lord's church, my brothers and sisters? Do you understand the Lord is a holy and acceptable judge and merciful God? Are you ready for Judgment Day? If you need help, reach out to me. God bless you all. The Lord Jesus loves you, and so do I, his bondservant, Samuel Jerry Head. Matthew 12:41. The men of Nineveh will stand up with this generation at the judgment, and will condemn it because they repented at the preaching of Jonah. And behold, something greater than Jonah is here. 42. The queen of the south will rise up with this generation at the judgment, and will condemn it, because she came from the ends of the earth to hear the wisdom of Solomon. And behold, something greater than Solomon is here. 43. Now, when the unclean spirit comes out of a person, it passes through waterless places seeking rest and does not find it. 44. Then it says, I will return to my house from which I came, and when it comes, it finds it unoccupied, swept and put in order. 45. Then it goes and brings along with it 7 other spirits more wicked than itself, and they come in and live there, and the last condition of that person becomes worse than the first. That is the way it will also be with this evil generation.